Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 2 for absolute beginners. And when we last left off, we were trying to fabricate claims here on the Duchy of Lancaster. He doesn't have a whole lot of troops to his name. Oh, a tithe is collected. Outstanding. That's going to be pretty important because when we go to war, once we get this claim, we're going to be facing 23,000 troops. And mercenaries will be the name of the game. Looking at the total strength of mercenaries, it looks like 4,700 are going to be the cheapest, which can kind of offset this penalty, but we may need to look at the 7,100 stack for 225 gold up front. So the claim is going to be about 200 gold. We want to pocket everything we possibly can in between now and that claim. Once we get the strong claim on the Duchy of Lancaster, levy reinforcement. Once we get the claim on the Duchy of Lancaster, we will get claims on these three provinces here, and then a de jure claim over this blot of land right here from this mayor. Prince Dundalk is no longer a chancellor, so our kinsman died. We're going to need another chancellor, a good chancellor. A 22 chancellor, Caterneck, courtier. Okay, let us fabricate claims then. A 19% chance yearly. We're going to send him back over to Chester to try to make it happen. So hopefully that is good. We have Prince Ronan of Ireland, who is a good diplomat. We are going to educate him with a decent diplomat, Caterneck. Outstanding. Now this does increase opinion. So do I have any vassals who are just sort of on the fence that would benefit? The Bishop Connor would help. And also Duke Fingween u Brainin. So Fingween, I think, may be a good choice here. So let's sort by the name and then find old Fingween. There you go, increase opinion by 10. Outstanding. So Fingween is an okay cleric. We don't know exactly what traits he's going to pick up, but we did it for the opinion boost. So everything should work out there. We're trying to work on our stewardship there. Oh, a son, Rarowdy. Hello, Rarowdy. Nice to meet you. We do have a lot of sons here. And we have one landed son and a 15-year-old who is about to come of age. He is going to want land. We've got some time, though, because our next son is only 7 years old. So we've got about 10 years before we really have to start giving out land. And hopefully by then, we can sort of win a war here. There is the Crusade for Jerusalem. Outstanding. Oh, an adventurer. Okay, so old Chubby McChubby, or Wazzledor, who just was born out of the ether, thinks that she can kill me. Now, it's a 41% chance to kill her, and that is 1284. So we've got 2 years here. I mean, we'll go ahead and plot to kill her. I mean, that's no big thing, but no one is going to join the plot. And if I sort by opinion, we only have an 8% chance, which isn't even enough to get this firing. So the Spy Master of Northampton in this county is plotting to kill us. Interesting. Okay, so looking at our light infantry, we can upgrade that. I think it would be good to get light infantry up. I wish it would show how many troops that we have. So if I do that, that is 105 light infantry to 210 cav, 240 to 120 light infantry. Oh, 304 to 240. Okay, yeah. 266 to 210 and 530 to 378. I think for our money, or for our tech, light infantry will be the way to go. So we'll bump that. And looking at our technology, we're being held behind because of technology for castle walls. which will increase our levy size. So I think it would be good to get some improved keeps here. And then in Leinster, we can go ahead and grab these castle walls for better tax income, a levy size, and a fort level. I know we sort of wanted to save money, but I think that would be a worthwhile investment. Duke d'Armay inherited the Duchy of Moray. He doesn't like us. What does it cost to improve? 36 gold for 36. We're gonna need his levy. So we'll go ahead and do that. Prince Ronan is now an elusive shadow, which is 9 intrigue. Did that just not update? What kind of malices is he getting? Is it just? No. He's charitable. And an elusive shadow. 9 intrigue. How come you only have 1 intrigue skill, my good man? It does not make sense. There you go. So 10 intrigue. He would be an okay spy master. He does want land, unfortunately. How are we on the adventure threat? October, 2 years from now. So we can sit and see if we can get this claim. If we can get the claim, awesome. We just won't go to war yet. We'll deal with this adventurer threat first, and then we can go to war with England. Now, if we die, that it won't be pressed unless it's pressed in war, unfortunately. So we've got a couple weak claims on Oriel. We're not going to go for it. We got claims on Moray. No need to really go for it. We can only hold one more holding ourselves. So we're just mainly waiting. Nope, we're not holding a grand tournament. We're waiting. Yeah, that's fine. We're waiting on these adventurers, or we're waiting on the claim. So let's go ahead and go speed 4 until one of these things happens. Our holding should be built in Leinster shortly. Well, I mean, I say shortly, but it's going. We could assign our steward to oversee the construction, but I want to pad our wealth as much as we can, so when the claim comes, we can make a move. So our courtier died of illness, and we have a new duke here. He likes us. How does the regent like us? She's okay, but I mean, that's cool. As long as they are positive, that's fine. How is our religion? We're getting all of the monies from our bishops. Looking pretty good. Just waiting on this dang claim, man. It's a 19% chance yearly. And we're going to need it. How's England's situation? Are they fighting any wars? No, they're still at 24,000. All right, we gained 15 piety. Always good. We're going to need a lot of piety to claim the Empire of Britannia. So we want to make sure to pad as much piety as we possibly can. Should be good. We've got great prestige. Money is starting to come in again. Oh, hello, what's this? Hang Fu's host. I don't know where you are going, good sir. Hang Fu Fish. Okay, I don't know where you're going, but you're going away. All right, so it looks like the adventurers are going to fire. So now would be a good time to go ahead and raise up our military, get them all together. We'll raise up some vassal levies, disband the ones in Brittany. We don't need to ferry those over and pay that extra cost. I don't think we're going to need any in Wales. I mean, I could be mistaken. Let's just go ahead and get everyone else down here. That should be fine. That way we'll be up full strength, ready to go in October. We'll be able to fight these adventurers that are going to come and try to do bad things. We need a cavalry leader in the center. Connaughton is also a cavalry leader. Looking pretty good for the cavalry numbers, although Corkin would probably be better over here due to the extra cavalry. And we need Dabessa, an organizer and unyielding. That's pretty good stuff. She'll be on that flank. And we'll just merge the army together. Vassal levies will be raised a little bit too long, but we can take care of all the extra crap that goes along with it. I might have raised them up a bit too early, but that's fine. We'll be all armied up and ready to go. If she comes up with something more than 13,000, it's cruising for a bruising. To improve your stewardship and better learn how to administrate, it strikes you it might be a good idea to conduct a survey. Let us write this survey. All right, so it's going to fire October 8th. So here we go. Aphides hosts. And it looks like she's going to be up here in Oriel. So let's go ahead and make quick work of that. We're not going to call in our allies on this one. We don't want to anger the Holy Roman Empire for calling them into a war. There's Aphides hosts. Is that who we're fighting? Yes, it is. All right, girl. Prepare to get smashed. If this is what you're going to do, then, you know, you're going to have to live with this. There you go. 26 war score. You're running to Shrewsbury. All right, we'll go ahead and follow. I kind of wish we could siege down some holdings here and get some extra cash income. Might not be bad, but we've definitely broken them. 23 war score. You're heading to Worcester. And I don't think we do need the vassal levies anymore, but it's just a matter of making sure that we crush them as quickly as possible. You're heading to Warwick. We may actually be able to beat you there. Nah, we didn't. We're the attacker, but you won't have any left. There you go. Culbricht. A pretty good marshal. But there you go. Enforce the demands. She is in prison. And the war is won. Sweet. So let's go ahead and get everybody back home then and disband. We're still working on that claim. Let's try to get them back before we... Oh, now people want to kill her. But, I mean, what's the point? I mean, she doesn't have any gold. We can execute her. Nah, it's 20 piety. I mean, they can kill her. I am not going to stop them from doing such things as these. All right. Disband. Outstanding. We are not holding a grand tournament. And then we'll get back to making money. We didn't lose a whole lot of troops in that adventurer debacle, which is good. And we're back to making a massive amount of money. Well, not massive, but you get my drift. How's the plot going? 181% to kill this our courtier, who was the spy master of her county, which is interesting because she's not that good. She is an adventurer, so she gets 20 levy size, 1 marshal, extra manpower. Well, that sucks. Let's throw her in the Ublet, just to sort of speed it along. If she dies of natural causes, that's fine. We don't want to treat her any well. Deal with an assassination attempt. So, the Earl of Gwent wants a claim on the titles. On the county of Hereford. Oh, Fergus is no longer spy master. Our kinsman died a natural death at 58. We need a better spy master. Who do we have? Dabessa, a commander of Ireland. I don't want to do that because she is an unyielding organizer, which is really good. I think for the opinion, he'll be good. Now, do we want to sow... We can't sow dissent. Vicious rumors spread. Might not be bad. We can scheme in the capital and uncover more plots. Or we can study some technology. Let's study it down there in England. And see what we've got. A troubadour and his wife have arrived from Aquitaine. Their performances range from vulgar. So, because we have the cynical trait, we get sullen, giving a -1 intrigue, or 6 gold and charitable, which is not bad. It's better diplomacy, church, and same trade opinion. Yeah, for 6 gold, very worthwhile. The men you sent out to survey have returned. This is a wise initiative. We gain 2 stewardship, which puts us at 1. Because we're an elusive shadow, we lose 1 stewardship, and because we're slothful, we lose another stewardship. We need to lose slothful if that is to go away. Our levy increased. A co-conspirator. Nice. So we do have a co-conspirator to kill this poor woman in our prison. It's 211 plot power. It's going to fire. Whether or not she gets killed or not, success. No fingers will be pointed my way. That's what you get for raising an adventurer. Jihad for Jerusalem. Interesting. Can we do anything like plotting against the King of England? A 46% chance. It would be better if the heir took over due to his lower martial skill. He wouldn't have as many troops to command. It's a shame this guy wasn't like an imbecile or something like that, but he is craven and he's arbitrary. He doesn't have good skills. Can we possibly fabricate on the King of England? Will anyone want to join? Only one wants to join for 6%. So no, that's not going to be enough to get the King of England. How about this guy? He's got 2 martial. We could pick off his family. No, we can't. Yeah, outside the realm, you know, this guy can be swatted away. The Princess of Denmark and the Spy Master of Lancaster. So his Spy Master does not like him. Interesting. A dangerous faction. Lower the crown authority in Ireland. So we've got a supporter. Who has the most men? You've got 6,000 men. You only have 2,000. If we were to make this guy happy, 146 gold, but 68 opinion. I think it would be worth it just to get him to stop with that faction. Can we award him an honorary title? Master of the Horse? Yeah, increase his opinion some more. Oh, nice. Bowman will approve the plan. There we go. Dangerous faction is gone. It cost us a bit of gold, but I think it's worth it. That way we can focus on trying to get this claim here in England ready to go. The conspiracy remains uncovered, which is good. I think a regency would be pretty good here. Although the regency... Actually, I don't think we want this guy dead. We want the least amount of troops as possible, and with his low martial skill, I think that would work. Ideally, what we want is England to be involved in another war and send away his troops. How are things going with the Holy Roman Empire? Minus 11 was called into wars. Slothful, all that good stuff. We lost a commander, it seems. We did. Next up in line is a siege leader, Gelgus. You are now an amazing commander. We shall use you in the incoming war. Hopefully. Hopefully this thing fires. I wish we could get another... We can claim Hereford on behalf of our son. Where's Hereford? I mean, that's a small claim. We can claim Northumberland for the Earl, claim Shrewsbury. But these are only like 1 claim or 1 county claims. I don't want to go to war just for 1 county. I want to start taking larger plots of land here. And that's where I think the ducal claim will come into play. If we can just fabricate it. No longer a marshal. Our courtier died after a period of illness. Well, crap. Our next marshal is Morgan, who is a big cavalry leader. We've got some backup cavalry leaders, I think. He is not forbidden to lead armies. Let's go ahead and train up some troops. And then if it looks like we're going to need his skills, we'll pull him back from his martial duties. Is that France? So France is involved in something. What are you doing? You are defending against the Caliph's crusade for Jerusalem. Okay, so France is heading down to Jerusalem. If England was to join the crusade... Oh, no longer a chancellor. So we lost another chancellor. How did you die? Illness. Stop dying of illness. Get healthy. So Knez, a courtier. You want to be chancellor? That's fine. So does our duke. Let's just do that. 16% chance claim fabricated. Well, crap. If we sow some dissent with the liege, then they may not join in the war. Who has, pound for pound, the biggest vassal size? This guy, the Duke of Mercia. So if we were to sow some dissent in Mercia, 3,000 of those troops may not join the war. It just depends on the laws he has as far as his vassal obligations. But if we can, like, raise some rebellion up, that might not be too bad. But that would force us to go on a claim of just one county. And then that would put us a truce with England, a one-sided truce, in which they could come back at us. I think we will still try to fabricate a claim on that duchy. I don't know if 17 is big enough to fabricate on duchy-level titles. Now, if we were to invite a chancellor, promote a commander, invite a holy man, invite a noble, for 31 gold we can see if a good chancellor appears. I mean, it might be worth doing. Hello, commander. Oh, you're pretty good, Dallin. If there were any dukes that were disloyal, we could make them a commander and send them head first in. Yeah, go sacked. Might be a good time to get rid of go sacked. So this is interesting. We've got claims trying to happen. She's only got a 17% chance yearly to fabricate it. We do have the ability to go to war with England, but only for county claims on behalf of our son and a few of these counts. I don't think sending our army head first against 19,000 troops is the best course of action. Now, if they go to war or a civil war breaks out and we can just claim on England proper and let them get their face pushed in, that might be better. But we're sort of stuck here, I think. Waiting on claims to happen, or if we can somehow get another ally besides the Holy Roman Empire, that would be okay. Oh, that called in modifier burned off. That's good. She would be a better spy master. So her spy master skill is 15. We currently have a 13. So her opinion goes down by 10. That's fine. Don't care. All right, so I think we're going to leave this here, ladies and gentlemen. We're saving money. We're going to have enough for mercs and the claim. We just need a reason to go, and I don't think one county is enough reason to go. Put us within a truce with England that's one-sided. You know, wear out our manpower, make these factions more powerful. It just doesn't seem worthwhile for one county. So I will leave it here, and we'll see what we can get done in the next episode, but that's going to do it from me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Crusader Kings 2 video. Take care.